Hey everyone, so it is official, the 7th series of Doctor Who has started, and as with the rest of them I'm going to go and do my week by week episode reviews. To be honest, this is going to be quite a condensed video as much as I can get it in, because there are so many things I could say about Asylum of the Daleks, and so much that I want to say, but I don't want the video to go on for too long, so if you feel I missed something that's crucial, or I haven't shared my views on something that you found particularly interesting, comment. And I'll get back to you, and then also apologise for missing out something very important. Okay, I will go through these chronologically, just as I made my notes and as thoughts came to me. It's the easiest way, rather than trying to organise all these millions of thoughts, because there was a lot going on in this episode. I will say right now, I wasn't actually really in the mood for Doctor Who, which is weird. I just wasn't ready for the series to come back. I was ready months ago, but then I kind of, it didn't come back when it normally did. But when I watched it, I thought, you know what, I'm completely psyched for the rest of the season. I cannot wait for Christmas, and then the rest of the series, and then, 50th. I'm just really, really back into this whole Doctor Who frame of mind. Right, okay, a minute of rambling, done. The fact that this video will contain spoilers, by the way, if you haven't seen the episode, just to warn you, right, you have been warned. The fact that the Doctor has to help the Daleks is really quite weird, and I think that's going to allow us to take his character to a different level. I believe he's been in similar situations before in kind of the original Doctor Who and things, but I think this is quite a different aspect, and I do like that. It is very weird having a series launch with the Daleks. I was a little uncomfortable with that, but it was a really good way to kind of just be plunged straight back in without feeling like it's the start of a new series. To be honest, it doesn't feel like a new series because we have same Doctor, same companions, etc. Yeah, okay, the fact that we now have these kind of human Daleks, it kind of makes me nostalgic for Series 3 when you had Dalek-Sec Hybrid. I loved that episode, Daleks in Manhattan. So the fact that they have the stalks coming out of their head is amazing. The whole dead or alive thing where they were in the skeleton Daleks, how cute would those action figures be? I don't collect the Doctor Who figures now, but I know for a fact they would make adorable action figures. So that was great. The whole directing as well, I actually wrote this down pretty early on. The directing is fantastic, just Nick Hurran, I believe that's how you pronounce his surname. A lot of the Doctor Who episodes are very well directed, but I just thought the cinematography quality in this episode was just flawless. There were some really amazing, amazing scenes. I didn't note anything specific, but just completely impressed. And it's not very often that I will specifically pinpoint the directing in Doctor Who, so that is something that definitely jumps out at me here. The whole Save the Daleks chant, as I said, these notes are very random. Save the Daleks, when they were all chanting it, was just the creepiest thing ever, but I absolutely loved it. One of my favourite lines in this was a tsunami of insane Daleks. That paints a very, very lovely image, and that would make an awesome tattoo. I'll do everything that I can to not get that tattooed. To be honest, a sort of Hitler in the cupboard tattoo would be more awesome, but I'm not getting Hitler tattooed to me. I think we discussed this in that review video. Yeah, when they were being flung at a planet, when they were being thrown at a planet, fired at a planet to be specific, the fact that Rory was upside down was hilarious. He was, wrong side up or something like that, he said. I laughed so much, and to be honest, there are quite a few comedic moments in this episode, which I wasn't, you don't think Daleks funny. It definitely wasn't a scary episode. I was not intimidated by the Daleks, mainly because the ones that captured the Doctor were not there to kill him, and the ones he was faced with were kind of weak. So I wasn't really that scared. The fact that we had all sorts of the different types of Daleks was nice. I still had my hopes on seeing Dalek-Sec. I know it's not exactly going to happen, but Dalek-Sec is my favourite and I love him, so never mind. Okay, I'm not even halfway through the notes. Hurry up, Amy. Okay, yeah, I don't know why it's taking me this long to mention this, but Amy and Rory, the tension there was heartbreaking, and the way that concluded in this episode was so perfect. I did cry. I very much did cry. I don't know how Amy managed to cry with that much dark black eye makeup on. Didn't Karen look absolutely sensational? I mean, she looked flawless, but I don't know how the makeup didn't run down her face with that much tears, but whatever. Okay, I was going to leave Oswin to the end, but I want to talk about her now. I was a little bit uncomfortable when they said Jenna-Louise Coleman was going to be the new companion. I thought, I've seen her in other things, I don't know how I'm going to do this with this. But seeing her as Oswin really worked. It's going to be very interesting to see how they get her out of the Dalek and into the companion form, I'm imagining they're not going to leave her in the Dalek to be the Doctor's companion. There will be a way to get her out, but I currently have no ideas. If you have any thoughts how you think they're going to do it, let me know. I'm interested to hear what thoughts and theories you think of. I don't particularly like the fact that she's very clever. I kind of like the companions to be a bit not clever, or at least not clued up technologically, but never mind. Okay, Dalek eggs. I'm sorry, but even I was sitting there going, eggs? Didn't even occur to me that they were trying to say exterminate. So Dalek eggs is becoming one of my new favourite sayings, just Dalek eggs. Absolutely brilliant. What are those balls called anyway? Because they're now called the Dalek eggs if they don't have a name. Rory was really cute. I loved Amy's outfit in this. I think Karen just looked absolutely fantastic. She looks quite different. Very different in fact. But does anybody know if she filmed any of the episodes with her block fringe? Because her block fringe was something that would take me quite a while to get used to for Amy. But I'm not sure if that's post-filming. Yes, the big thing. The fact that the Daleks have now forgotten the Doctor is very interesting. That could have many knock-on effects, and I'm very, very looking forward to seeing when we meet the Daleks next. The Daleks have to be in the 50th anniversary. If the Daleks aren't in the 50th anniversary, there's something wrong with Moffat. So when we meet the Daleks again, I'm going to say in the 50th, but whatever. It's going to be very fascinating to see how they do that. Having said that, they may just have like the kind of, like they did with David's finale, when you have all the different creatures kind of making a slight appearance, the Slitheen walking through the bar and whatever. I miss Captain Jack. I was sitting watching this and I thought, I really miss Captain Jack. I want him back. But I think I'm just being a little bit nostalgic for, David and Barrowman's relationship. It's, yeah, I miss it a lot. I really have no complaints with this. I thoroughly enjoyed every second of it, given the fact that I wasn't in the mood for Doctor Who. I'm lost for words at how amazing this was. I cried and I laughed all the way through it, and I cannot wait for next week. Dinosaurs! How awesome is that? It's about time that the new series did dinosaurs. Yeah, but let me know your thoughts on this episode. This video is longer than I'd intended as it is. I will try and condense my notes each week, but there's just so much I want to say and so much I get excited about now. I didn't expect my video to be this random, to be honest. And I didn't expect Jenna-Louise Coleman to be in this episode, so that was, when I saw her, I kind of went, how is that even, what? But it was kind of like the Doctor in the TARDIS, just, what? I really want to watch Runaway Bride now. Yes, I'm blah, blah, blah. See, I'm so excited. Let me know your thoughts on Asylum of the Daleks, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.